Hare Krishna. I'll be reading a story about King Kulashekar, which shows us the quality of love in action. In South India, there was a famous king by name Kulashekar. He was a great devotee of Lord Vishnu. King Kulashekar ruled his kingdom wisely, and all his subjects were always happy and satisfied. Even though he had various duties as a king, he would invite saintly people to the palace to hear the pastimes of the Lord. He would also write many beautiful songs glorifying the Lord. One of his most famous books of songs is Mukund Mala Stotra. King Kulashekar used to get deeply absorbed while hearing the epic Ramayana. While listening, he would become so engrossed that he would forget his position as a king. In this way, he would spend hours relishing the glorious activities of Lord Rama. One afternoon, the priests began to narrate the pastimes in which Lord Rama fights the demons Madhu and Kusha. They described the combat in detail. As King Kulashekar heard further, he got so utterly absorbed in the incident that suddenly he called for his ministers and ordered, "Gather all our soldiers. We must go at once to help Lord Ram." Saying this, King Kulashekar hurriedly wore his golden armor and picked up his sword. Soon his chariots were racing ahead. "Faster, faster," he urged the soldiers. Seeing the king in a disturbed state, the ministers wondered as to what to do. Then, quickly deciding on a plan, they took another route which brought their chariots before the charging soldiers and cried, "Stop, stop! We have wonderful news. Lord Rama has won the battle. Let us go back to the palace." The king was ecstatic. He instructed everyone to return to the palace for a celebration. The ministers, however, were very concerned. "The king becomes completely absorbed in the stories," they said. "Do not narrate any pastimes that would make the king sad or worried," they instructed the priests. One day, a young priest arrived at the palace. He was unaware of the minister's instructions. He began to melodiously sing the glories of Sri Ram. He cried as he described how Sita had been kidnapped by Ravan. On hearing this, King Kulashekar was heartbroken. He pulled his hair in grief. He hit his chest and rolled on the ground, weeping bitterly. Then he stood up straight and shouted, "Soldiers, charge to the ocean! Let us kill the evil Ravan!" The chariots raced to the edges of the ocean. The soldiers were fearful, seeing the vast ocean before them. The ministers tried to stop the king, but the king was so eager and angry that he wasn't ready to wait. He got ready to swim across the ocean to assist Lord Rama. The man felt helpless. Out of love for their brave king, they simply began to pray to Lord Rama for protection. Lord Rama was so pleased with the king's love that he appeared before him. King Kulashekar's eyes filled with tears of joy as he looked upon Lord Rama and Mother Sita. Lord Rama smiled. "My dear Kulashekar," he said, "please don't worry. I have already killed Ravan, and Mother Sita is now safe with me. You may return to your kingdom peacefully." The king bowed down to the ground as tears of joy rolled down his cheeks. King Kulashekar was a great devotee of Lord Ram. He had so much faith in the Lord that he himself personally came to bless him. Thank you. Hare Krishna.